So I reiterate here, the bill is dead.
The story of this great city is about the years before this night. We are free!
Hey everyone, this is Ho Ho Hong Kong with me, Vivek Mahbubani, and my co-host is...
Unfreshened up Mohammed Magdi.
That's right, as compared to me who's pretty fresh comparatively.
You seem pretty fresh.
I'm pretty alright. Like we both technically should be jet laggy, tired and everything. And technically one of us is, as you say. And let's explain to the audience. Right now, we both flew in yesterday.
Yes.
To Hong Kong, hence why
Correct.
the late
As we're recording,
episode.
and this episode is late. We're sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
Don't come for us. Don't at us or do whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we are late a couple of days because we flew in from opposite ends of the planet.
That's right.
Quite literally.
Yeah, I mean, I was coming in from the UK.
Yes.
You were coming in from
where the UK convicts used to live.
Basically,
are still.
Literally, this is so perfectly good.
Exactly.
It's like I came from the OG.
Yeah.
You came from the rejects.
Yes, exactly.
You flew Scoot. I flew Emirates Business.
Yes. to put it in context, Emirates in general is considered one of the best airlines in the world consistently.
Absolutely.
For the last however many years.
Yeah.
Scoot is not an actual airline.
Exactly.
It's actually a literal bus in the sky.
Yeah.
And they call their bus attendants / cabin crew, they call them Scooties.
Scooties.
Which actually made me consider suicide
So
on the plane.
pathetic.
Just by myself. Not the whole plane. Just don't come at me, FBI. I mean, just me killing myself, not everyone else. But I considered it.
You can imagine the executives who sit in the boardroom going like, Scooties, this is good. This is good, John.
Yeah. Hashtag Scooties.
Yeah, they're gonna love it.
Imagine pressing the little bell to call the attendant, and you're like, "Are you my Scooty for today?"
Exactly. The worst would be like if they ever have let's say Scoot business. Or with business, what they have to do every now and then they'll come on over and say, "Hi, I'm so and so. I'll be taking care of you." Anything. If one by one they gotta do everybody like, "Hi, I'm John Wong. I'm your Scooty.
Yeah.
If you need anything, please just
If they make them say that, that's just humiliating.
The worst thing is that I bet you the announcement of saying if you need any help, we'll scoot right over.
Who scoot right over is better. Why didn't they do that? That's good.
Yeah, exactly. Right? Scooties is like calling them that.
Yeah.
Well, at a time of today's day and age, why would you label someone?
They also have they paint their planes. I will try to find it quickly.
Yellowy, right?
Not just yellowy. I think they have some sort of fucking deal with Pikachu or some shit.
Oh,
the whole thing is just so weird that.
So is it like the Hong Kong train that goes to the Disney and the inside of it a little bit too much? It is.
Yeah, it's not unnecessary.
Yeah. It's like, really, did we need this crossover? I mean, at this point, I'm not choosing Scoot because I'm like, oh, Pikachu, I'll choose them.
Exactly.
Okay.
One of them had some sort of almost black lingo, which sounded so inappropriate.
Oh no.
But I will find it later and send it to you. Anyway, over to you. Were you actually flying?
All right,
fucking business class on one of the best airlines?
Yeah.
What the shit?
So let me explain. So basically, I got a private corporate gig booking in London. And so I'm negotiating this and that to make sure I'm really fresh and all that. Because it was a few days gig anyway. So I negotiated the business class deal. Because that's usually what I try my best to say is look, man, I'm not trying to be an asshole about it, but I land. And I'm going to be rocking and rolling. If it's a one-day gig, fine, I'll power through. But it's a couple of days, I'm a man, let's be honest.
Also, if you can negotiate, if there is room for you to negotiate, why the fuck wouldn't you?
Yeah, exactly,
of course.
All that stuff. So long story short, business class was going to happen. And what happened is that I was like, okay, business class. Now, I checked online. I was like, you can go direct Hong Kong to London.
That's a very long flight.
So 11 hours.
Is it Cathay or?
Cathay.
I see.
Cathay Kosher British Airways.
Right.
Immediately, I was like, hell no.
Yeah, British Airways does not have good reputation.
Number one, that. And number two, I'm like, I bet you anything, they'll have alternate flights.
Yes.
This one's a Cathay flight. That's a British Airways flight. I'm going to get the British Airways flight for sure. I'm I'm not paying that kind of fee for a British Airways business class.
And also, if the other alternative is Emirates.
Yeah.
And you get to stop over. That means one more lounge access.
Exactly. Right? Okay, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the whole Emirates thing. Or it was Emirates or Qatar, obviously, right? It's always those two fighting. Or Singapore Airlines, but they were a bit more expensive. I'm like, screw it. Emirates is fine. I checked online. I'm like, everyone's saying great stuff about them. I'm like, let's rock and roll. Let's do this.
Yes.
Now, when I was booking my flight, it said for 2,000 Hong dollars more, you can include lounge access in all your ports And
all four of them, all 4 sectors.
all 4 sectors, yeah.
For 2,000. What? That's so cheap.
And then you also can get free chauffeur for all 4
No.
points. Yeah, dude. I was like, that's
No, not all 4 though. You're not, because you're not going out in Dubai, right? So I guess it's only the Hong Kong segment.
So Hong Kong airport,
yes.
London airport to wherever you have to go.
Yeah.
Wherever you are in UK to the airport.
Oh my god!
And then Hong Kong
Does
airport
it cover
back home.
all of the UK?
Let me
Like
explain
if
to
you
you.
go to like Leeds,
I'm going to tell you that. Like
Yeah.
I'll tell you the whole flow
Yes,
of the story,
okay.
right? And
Yeah,
I'll reveal to you how I managed to like
of
get
course,
this thing to work
yeah,
out.
squeeze the best.
Squeeze the best out, right? Okay, so first things first. Okay, I'll tell you my. We're gonna go compare and contrast.
Sure.
I will talk about from my door to the airport, and then you go
I
to
will
your door
talk-
to the airport.
Sure.
Okay. So because I get free chauffeur service and everything, I
Yeah.
booked it for basically door to the airport. Now remember, I do have lounge access to business class. I'm gonna go to the airport early.
Of course.
First time in my life.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get to the airport before I need to be.
Yeah.
So I can sit in the lounge. Okay. So I pack everything up. The car's coming, I believe, 4 p.m. I'm already 3:30, 3:45. Go for my last shower.
You're at home.
I'm at home.
Yeah.
Right. I get down. The chauffeur guy in his white shirt, black tie, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Already comes up to me. He takes my suitcase from me and takes my hand carry as well and like takes it into the car.
Yeah.
First of all, no taxi driver in Hong Kong ever
Of
does
course,
that.
they're
Number
gonna
one.
put it in the boot and charge you.
Yeah, exactly. Number
Yeah.
one. And number two, go-go vans are not picking your shit up for you, right? And
Yeah.
this guy takes it.
Go van.
Go-go van. Number one,
What are
like,
you-
go.
What are you? You go to the airport with go van? What are you, a dog?
If you, if you have like 20 suitcases, I guess you would, man. All right, gets in the car. I remember looking at my watch. It was 4 p.m. sharp. All right, it's a black Maxus big ass car and everything.
Mm. Nice.
That's one of those big ass vans that you
Sure.
know. We're zooming. The guy recognized me. We're talking. Really nice guy and
Nice.
everything. Get to the airport in 25 minutes.
Uh,
I'm at the airport.
that's actually, he raced the Airport Express and won.
Yeah, he
What?
literally beat it. Like I was doing the math. I'm like, normally if I ever take a taxi,
What time of the day?
4 p.m.
That should be like, is it weekday or weekend?
It was what day was I flying? I think it was the weekend, but still.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Look, obviously these guys they know their routes.
Of course. And he
He-
took like probably the fancy, like which one is the most expensive tunnel?
Oh, now they're
Western?
all the same. They're all the same.
Oh,
now.
really?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, dude. They've
Wait,
all-
what? Like
Yeah.
the
Western is no
the
longer.
old, the Cross Harbor one, the old shitty one for $15.
Yeah. So I paid.
Is it now like 75 or
I
whatever?
think they're all around the same, like $30, something like that. I forget.
Oh wait,
exactly.
so they lowered the Western
They've
Tunnel. one.
averaged it. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. That's pretty good because
Right?
I remember
Finally.
like living in TST, sometimes going back home late.
Yeah,
and
you're
they're
like,
like
"Ah."
Western Tunnel. I'm like, absolutely. I would
Yeah,
fight the taxi
yeah.
driver. I'm like, I will get home late. I don't
Yeah.
give a shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, my place was right next to the Cross Harbor Tunnel,
Oh,
so
God.
it doesn't even make sense for
Yeah.
them to take the other one. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. I believe now the tunnels they've balanced
Yeah.
it out. So finally it all makes sense again.
Yeah.
So we get on the highway. Bam! It's 25 minutes. I'm at the airport.
Of course.
And of course he leaves me right outside the G aisle or whatever, which is
Yes.
Emirates aisle.
Wow.
And I'm too stupid.
Yeah.
I walk all the way to the Cathay aisle on the other side. I'm like, oh shit! I'm not. Oh
You're
god.
used to being just a peasant.
No, I didn't-
You're
'cause I
like, I'll
didn't-
start from the beginning.
Yeah. And like try to find a screen where it is. I'm like, of
Yeah.
course this guy knows where I'm going. Like,
Yeah.
what am I doing, right? So I go. I check in, of course, business class
You have
line.
the little red carpet.
I don't remember seeing that, but then I do remember like going there and the smile's a bit different, man.
Right. Yeah.
The
of
smile's a
course.
bit clear.
Yeah.
They're like, so where you going?
Yeah.
Normally it's just like what, a passport.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the first phase. Checked in. Everything's good. I went in. I have a allowance of 40 kilos
Wait,
of
is
suitcase.
security different for business or are you with
Same.
the peasants? Okay,
Same. Yeah.
you
Same.
are,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. That's that part in Hong Kong at least is the same.
Yes,
Okay. The
because
rest is
sometimes they have
fast pass. Yeah.
We'll
I'll tell
get
you
to that.
in UK. Yeah. I'll get to that. So
Okay.
long story short, I went in with around 18 kilos worth of suitcase luggage. I get 40 kilos allowance. Okay. And the reason I don't have that much stuff going there because I'm gonna go shop the shit out of myself in
Of
the UK.
course.
So I was like, I had one suitcase inside another suitcase.
Oh, so you literally had an empty one.
Yeah, an empty one. Yeah. So I checked it all in, all good. And I'm like, okay, rock and roll, go to security as usual. And then I'll talk about the lounge in a second, but we'll go to yours. Okay, so
Right.
you're getting ready to go to the Australia.
Yes, I'm
All
getting
right.
ready to go to Australia.
So
Annie is going to surgery in a few days.
Okay.
I'm going there for basically moral support / entertainment while
Yeah.
she's in recovery.
Got it.
I am flying Scoot.
Yeah.
And
So-
I shit you not, I have no luggage. Because it's so the ticket you can add on luggage
Yeah.
and I choose not to.
Nice.
So I'm actually going
7
with
kilos.
10. So it's total 10. It's 7. It should be
7 hand carry
7
and like
hand
whatever
carry and
backpack.
like whatever,
Yeah.
but it says total 10. So I think
Okay.
even if that little hand carry is a little over, it's just
Yeah.
like you shouldn't be over 10 in like stuff that you carry.
Yeah, got it.
So I'm already like pushing it. I don't
So
have
tell
a
me
lot.
about your chauffeur service.
My chauffeur service is the Airport Express. I will tell you that I like the Airport Express for reasons I should not be talking about publicly on the podcast, but I think I get the best value out of the Airport Express. I'm gonna leave it there.
Okay,
That's
okay.
it.
All right, I got it.
I actually think the Airport Express is amazing.
Got it.
And I would take it every time, all the time.
Done.
If the Emirates chauffeur comes to me, or if a chauffeur comes to me, here's what I will do. I'll give him my suitcases.
Yeah.
And he can drive the suitcase to the airport.
I'm gonna take
and
the
then I'll
train.
take the Airport Express because I think I get great value out
Nice.
of it. So,
Okay.
so I
That's
take the
it.
Airport Express
Yeah.
with my little thing.
Yeah.
And I get there.
Okay.
And I'm actually going there also early.
Yeah.
The reason is that I have lounge access on my HSBC card.
Yeah.
But it's Plaza Premium, which is actually, it sounds lounge access sounds fancy. Plaza Premium is not fancy.
Okay.
It's basically lounge access for the plips.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Because the
not-
general public probably is access
The general
already,
public, you can just buy it, and
Yeah.
it's not that expensive. I get it for free, but it's still like you still feel like you're rubbing shoulders with like just the whoever.
Yeah. You're like, this guy clearly.
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
someone gave
exactly.
him a gift card and
Yeah,
like,
yeah. They do a lot of gift cards. I think you gave me one as well. One
I'm
time
pretty
when
sure,
you
yeah,
did like
yeah.
a gig for them or whatever.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. Oh,
It
yeah,
was
yeah.
for
Because
them.
like, I got a gig and was like, I couldn't use it. And you were flying. I remember,
Correct.
yeah.
I was
it was the Hong Kong
flying
Tourism
like the
Board.
same day
Yeah.
or something.
It was. I remember now. It was a gig. I was hosting a conference called, I believe, Game On in Hong Kong, where they
Yes.
invited a lot of startups and everything from
I
overseas.
think was it the tourism board?
Yes,
right?
the Hong Kong Tourism
Yes.
Board was giving free lounge access to all
Yes.
of them, saying thank you for coming to Hong Kong. We hope you have a good flight,
Yes.
good trip when you go back out. But yeah. So
So exactly, I am rubbing like I am in the lounge, quote unquote, but it's actually those people that, as you said, that are like
Yeah,
being
just-
given vouchers
yeah,
or
so it's
whatever.
like-
But I've used it many times. Like it's fine. I just got there early for like a free dinner, basically,
Yeah.
and chill or whatever.
Yeah.
So I get there, but I think the biggest contrast to you and me is that I have no luggage.
So
So
no
I'm actually
check-in.
going there. Well, no check-in, but I need to drop it off still, or at least like check in.
Oh yeah,
I
online.
can't like
you go to the kiosk, right?
I need to go to the people and like verify my passport or whatever.
Oh,
I don't have
because like they need some identification, verification, all that
correct.
stuff.
Yeah. So I go there and actually my my ticket has an hour and a half transit in Singapore.
Okay.
Which is sounds great
But it's
because it
tight.
means you don't have it's very tight.
Yeah.
As soon as I go to the guy and he goes, your flight is delayed by an hour.
Oh.
And he goes, which is actually good and bad. Good is that I have more time in the lounge. I'm like, okay, I can
Yeah.
chill and eat more food or whatever. But the bad is like, I don't think I'll make the next flight.
Yeah.
If there is more delay or like they fuck
Yeah,
around
yeah,
on
yeah.
the tarmac, then I'm fucked. They go, yeah, we know. We're going to have someone wait for you on the other side and basically rush you through.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, they didn't have anybody because it's good. I went there and literally, but the good thing is that they said because of the short transit, they actually checked in my little carry-on.
Oh.
Because they would be responsible for it. And I would just get it in Melbourne, which is
Okay.
actually good.
Yeah.
So they put a thing that says hot bag on it, which
Yeah.
means that they have to like rush it or whatever. And I don't touch it in Melbourne, which
Okay.
actually means I get a free
Check-in,
suitcase,
yeah.
a free check-in, and
Alright.
I didn't have to lug it around because they also didn't want me to carry it running
Yeah,
through
yeah.
Singapore airport.
Yeah.
So when I get to Singapore, yes, I go to the lounge, whatever. The lounge is fine. It's
Oh,
not a
yeah.
big deal.
So we'll stop at the
Oh
lounge.
yeah, we'll stop
Okay.
at the lounge.
All right.
Okay.
So
Back to
here
you.
are
You are now
photos.
showing me photos.
I'm showing you photos of the lounge, okay?
All
All right, so basically, first time ever in my whole life going to a airport lounge. Now,
Yes.
I enter go through security and everything,
There is so much light, like sunlight, going into this business lounge.
goddamn beautiful. It was like,
Yeah.
remember, my time was like 5 p.m. This is sunset.
Yeah.
It's west facing, dude.
Yeah.
West facing.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
the
are
sun
actually
right over
seeing.
there.
Oh, beautiful.
Right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I get in, all that stuff, go find my lounge. I'm ready to roll. I'm going straight.
You're hungry
However,
as well.
I purposely didn't eat.
The whole day.
I ate only lunch at like 12.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah.
So I get to the airport now. However, by nature of habit, I still always have my big ass bottle of water.
Sure.
And I went and filled it up in the public area.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee this fucking lounge doesn't have a water faucet.
Sure.
Okay? I don't know what to expect. I want to go there, be like, oh,
Yeah.
well, so by habit, I still fill my big ass bottle of water, put it in my backpack, and I
Mm-hmm.
go to the lounge. I get into the lounge. Immediately, I have to document all this stuff because my mom and Gloria are just like, you got to tell us everything. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, I will tell you every single thing.
Sure.
I go in there, find a little seat. Now, there's so much seating. Then I'm like,
Yeah,
okay,
this is your own photos, right? I'm looking
these
at
are my
your own
photos. Yeah, these are my photos.
So there is basically nobody there.
barely
Yeah,
anyone.
it looks very
The-
empty and very big.
Yeah, the timing was just right with the lighting
Yeah.
was just
Yeah.
magnificent. Okay, so I go get my
Yeah.
first dish, which is salmon, shit
Yeah,
salmon
like a
with
whole,
like pasta,
yeah.
cream pasta and stuff. I'm like, we have salmon.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like I'm not talking about smoked salmon, dude. I'm
Yeah.
talking about chunks of salmon.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay, I go there. I get like a cream of mushroom soup with garlic bread. Okay.
You're basically just having like a really nice dinner.
I know. I'm like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? And I get
And this
dinner
is,
on the
keep in
plane.
mind, exactly,
Yeah.
that's before you even
Before I
go to
get-
the
yeah,
plane.
it's fucking stupid, okay?
Yeah.
I go there. This is like basically I have a whole dessert
Yeah.
area.
Yeah.
They have all the hot foods and all that stuff. And
Sure.
finally, though,
Yeah.
I go and try the dessert, and I was highly disappointed in the tiramisus and everything.
Okay.
It was like very subpar. I'm like, goddamn, guys. Now,
Okay.
they did have cocktail bar, right? With like Baileys and everything.
Right.
I'm like, I
have to, yeah,
right? So I get myself like a Bailey's.
that
and
a
everything.
creme brulee?
Yeah, that's creme brulee. That's a tiramisu.
Was that any good?
Average.
Average,
Very
okay.
average. It was
All right.
probably, they had like all the teas. I was doing chamomile tea, mint tea.
And canned cocktail.
I did have Bailey's.
Yeah.
I had an extra Perrier, not because I like Perrier. It's all gassy, but a
Yes.
Perrier is more expensive than normal water.
Sure.
So I had one of those.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting over there on my laptop open, just working like, oh man, I got some emails to reply,
Right.
people, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
And then the best part is like it was sunset. I was like, oh my god, this is stupid.
perfect, yeah.
Like if this is the beginning, oh my
yeah,
god,
you're
look at that. I
beautiful
hit just
photo
right
of
there,
sunset.
right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so basically all that stuff happened, and then finally, okay, is this? Are we moving into the? Okay, there we go. Now, that's just the lounge.
Yes.
I'm like, holy shit. Immediately, I could be like, dude, first of all, if I do this all the time, I cannot come back down.
No.
Like, you can't. Like, I was so stress free.
Yes.
Going from my house to the airport, I'm like, you mean I literally don't have to think.
No.
I leave, this guy does that.
And in the lounge, they probably remind you with your flight. Yes.
They come over, sir, are you EK da da da? Because whoever's sitting there probably is already.
And
Anyway.
it's also almost all Emirates clients.
It's
so
an
they
Emirates
know.
lounge. It's the Emirates lounge. You have to be an
I
Emirates
mean, you
client.
can probably still get access if you have like another bank thing or whatever. but
Maybe,
like,
maybe. I doubt
yeah.
Emirates, but like-
mostly are Emirates people. Yeah.
So they're asking us, sir, and what they will tell you for business class, they'll tell you like 45 minutes before we're boarding. I mean, when we start boarding, 45 minutes before the flight takes off.
Yeah.
Oh, we can start boarding.
Yes.
And people get out. I'm like, why would you want to go so early?
Exactly.
Why would
That's
you,
true.
like,
Your business. You have
Yeah.
you have your own little pod.
Yeah.
And they have space for your luggage, of course.
Yeah.
So it's like there's
why do
no
you go
rush.
there? And then I was like, it makes sense because you get to go to the gate first.
Yeah.
No one's in front of you. You know how when you have that backlog of people in the
Sure.
plane for economy and you're waiting for them to put their suitcase shit? No. Business, you go in, they put their shit in, they sit down.
Yes.
You get put in, sit down, get settled.
And I guess you want to get there early so you can have like your little champagne and your
fucking
stupid
welcome
towel.
drink. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
A welcome drink,
A
dude.
welcome drink.
We'd like
a
to
hotel-
welcome
a
you.
hotel in Thailand.
Yeah.
What the fuck is that one?
Yeah. We have Moe and Shandong champagne.
Yeah.
Or like I think freshly squeezed orange juice.
Sure.
And I'm like, huh?
When was it fresh? Like
Yeah.
when was it squeezed?
Like, was it a minute ago or something?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
you saw me
exactly.
board the plane, like, better squeeze one for him, you know? So, yeah, that was the beginning. And this is the beginning of the overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, already the lounge, I was just like,
it is a lot. It's too much.
Yeah, I was like, this is too much. I was like, and I kept messaging my mom and stuff, like my Gloria as well. I was like, unnecessary.
Unnecessary.
Loving it,
Yeah.
not complaining, but like,
Yeah.
unnecessary, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I guess if you're used to it, you'd be like, of course, it's necessary.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
yeah,
entitled
you're like,
to.
I expect something good. Like, do you
Yes.
know what I eat on a daily basis? What is this shit?
So you're boarding now. Back
Yeah.
to me.
Yes, let's go to you.
I am at the
So you went to Plaza Premium.
Yeah, Plaza
So
Premium.
tell me about that lounge.
Well, I've used it.
How
a
was
few
the
times.
salmon? How are the seared
They
salmon?
did not
and-
have salmon, and not just that. There is actually 3 Plaza Premiums at Hong Kong Airport.
Yeah, and you can choose
because
any.
of my I can choose any, but because of my really bad memory, I never remember which one is good.
Ah.
If there was a good one, I just have bad memory of
Yeah.
experiences. So I choose the one I feel like I haven't been to before,
Yeah.
which is the one next to Gate 1. So there's one next to Gate 1. My
Yeah.
gate is because
I know. I've walked past that one. Yeah.
yeah, but also because of the delay, I actually don't have a gate yet for my plane, even
Oh,
though it's
crap.
like an
Yeah,
hour.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just gonna choose to gate 1. I'm already early, and then they will figure it out. So I choose next to gate 1, not realizing that next to gate 1 probably means the oldest one.
Yeah.
Which I was completely right about. Realized that when I already checked in, you can't just go to another
Oh, you
lounge
can't.
then.
Yeah.
So that one, highly disappointing for the reason being that there is no desserts. I think this is too early means
Yeah.
or too old means that they didn't invent desserts yet.
No fridge.
No fridge, nothing. No actual like the cold drinks. It just like there is like the buffet kind of whatever.
Yeah.
But
They have the
it's
soy
very
sauce
basic.
noodles and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. They have like they can make like some guy can make you like
Oh, the
soup
noodle
or
thing,
whatever.
right? Yeah,
the
yeah.
noodle station or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So honestly, it's not bad, but it's not anywhere compared to.
Ah.
But also, I go to lounges exclusively for desserts.
Yeah.
I don't drink.
Yeah.
And the drinks like even if you take like anything from them, sometimes the security takes it away. So I stopped stealing from the lounge.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm just go there for actual desserts and whatever. So they didn't have desserts. I immediately went, ugh. So I just sat there. There was no sunset because there's no windows.
Yeah. Yeah, because you were right in the middle. I remember.
Yeah. You're in the middle. There is literally no windows. So you're just sitting there. Basically, it's a Hong Kong apartment in the Hong Kong airport.
Yeah, right on. Yeah.
So eventually, I got like you sit down, do fuck around, whatever, sit on my laptop. And eventually, I go look for my gate. And
So nobody comes up to you and like, you Scoot Airlines?
No.
Okay,
No.
yeah.
There was nobody actually.
Oh,
There is,
man.
I think, 3 homeless people who just got in somehow.
Yeah.
And they're maybe deporting them or whatever. And I think one of them is dead. So that's basically where we're at at the lounge. But I get to the plane. The plane has like writing on it for some reason, like some weird like rap line that didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
I think it's like fly y'all or some shit.
Some graffiti thing,
some
graffiti font
thing.
that they found online.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then I also said on the podcast before, I now have a routine of always asking if the plane is empty or if fully booked or not.
Yeah.
And actually, I've now got it down to like an art because I always ask. If the answer is yes, then that's it. Like it's fully booked. There is not much you can do about it. But if it's not, I always ask. The second question is, can you put me on an empty row? Almost all the time they say no.
Yeah.
But then at least I know that there is an empty row happening somewhere. So here's what I do. So I go on this plane. Oh, I have also my pillow, this famous pillow. I actually take it with me because I'm planning that if I get like a row to myself, I can take. Even if I don't, I want to have that pillow. Now it's my travel pillow.
Yeah.
So I go. I ask them. They did tell me that it's not very full. So, but then I go. Can I have a row? And they go no.
So, do you have any specific strategy of getting on the plane last and stuff like that?
Yeah, I usually get on a plane last because, again, I don't want to line up. And sometimes they actually, even if you don't have check-in luggage and you go in so late, they actually go, there is no space. And then they check in the little luggage for you. So you get, again, free luggage, free check-in.
Yeah.
But this one, I was already checked in, as I said. So I didn't have much, but I'm like, I'm not going to go in early. And I didn't have much. I just had my little backpack.
Yeah.
So we get there and I board whatever a bit late. And here's my trick that I think can reveal it to you. You can steal it. Please, not everyone do it at the same time because it's going to be obvious. So what I do is that like you get to your seat and I just stand up. And that's actually kind of normal as long as you're not blocking people because it looks like you just don't want to sit. Yeah. You want to stretching. But what I'm doing is that I'm just scouting the entire compartment.
Yeah.
Looking like seeing who's sitting where and where the free rows are. That's the most important thing, free rows. So you already like make a mental map of your compartment. And I already identified like 4 or 5 locations where there are free rows. And then as soon as I hear, they always announce
doors closed
that boarding is complete.
Yeah.
Which is my cue to immediately
Take whatever.
move
Yeah.
to the closest line. And every time it just works. They just go like, sometimes they don't notice because the flight attendants are doing their pre-checks. But even if they see me, they're like, all right, well, that guy just moved. Who cares?
Yeah.
And then
They usually tell you some shit. Oh, the flight wait bullshit.
No.
Yeah,
not like on a big international flight. Maybe they do that on like a
Small
very
ones?
small one. But I've never had that. But as soon as I move, they see me or not, it doesn't matter. But now I have claimed three seats.
Yeah.
And that happened. I took 4 planes. That happened 4 out of 4 times.
Nice.
So
That's your strategy. Okay, so now my thing is this.
Yeah.
I will sit right next to the boarding gate and just wait.
Right.
Okay? To the point that like final call, they come to you, sir, are you this flight? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you want to board? I'm like, no, I'm going to, don't worry, I need the Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Some bullshit like that, right?
Yeah.
To the point that they know I'm on this flight.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to
They're holding the
I'm just
plane
holding
for
this
you.
shit up. Yeah. And I don't know, because they can't close the gate just yet, right? I'm watching because I'm letting everyone get on.
Yeah.
So that way I know I am the absolute last person on.
Yeah.
Which means whatever empty rows are there, are empty rows there.
Yes.
And I just keep going.
Yeah.
And I just pretend that
You
is
just
my
sit
row.
somewhere. Yeah,
That is my row.
That's great.
And that way no one's going like, oh shit, he got up.
Yeah.
I'm just like, that was my row all along.
Yeah.
So like, let's say you and I are on the same plane. You'll be standing
so
there.
funny.
Right? You'll be inside.
I'm standing there. Yeah.
I'll be looking at you, go like, fuck you. And I take that row. You're like, ah.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine if there was one empty row and you go like, whoop.
Yeah, and you're
I think the only risk with you is that sometimes when you're getting seated, they check your ticket.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like, is this your seat or whatever?
Yeah,
That's the only risk I would say.
Usually,
but both good strategies.
Yeah. Now think of it this way. I thought that one as well because on the smaller flights, but let's say the domestic ones, they check. You can't just move, right?
Yes.
So these big ones. Now think about it. If I'm the last person, I'm holding it all up. because they very rarely would they fly early anyway.
Of course.
Right? I'm the last guy. They just want to like lock the guy down. Let's go. Whatever checking they had to do, they've done.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm on. I get that row, and everyone's like assuming that I guess that is his row.
Yes,
What are you
yeah.
gonna do, right? And usually, what I will do is if I'm not the last guy, I will just go power through to the last row because usually they fill it up from the front to the
Correct.
back, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So I just take that and I'm like, oh shit, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
mistake, stuff
Yeah.
like that. But yeah, I'm always the last guy. Now the
Nice.
only downside to that is that if you had a big hand carry, the overhead compartments are always full.
Yes.
So you lose that. That goes all the way to the front of the
Sure.
wherever
yeah,
they
yeah,
find it.
because
Right?
they take it from you. Sometimes they check it in, or if it's too late,
Yeah.
they just keep it for you there.
Yeah. And
Which is also not
which
bad.
is
You're
fine.
like, oh,
Who cares?
whatever.
Yeah, but it's in case you need to access certain
Yes,
things. You know,
that
that's
is
the other
annoying.
thing. So I try my best to make sure that can squeeze into the bottom little area of that row.
Yes.
Now with no one being there, I could usually slip it into the middle area of the row, so my feet have like leg room.
Yes.
You get it?
Yeah.
So again, this whole strategy was the idea is that I knew people like you would be like
Yeah.
waiting,
Yeah.
waiting, and I'm like, no, I will take it before
Yeah.
you even thought you could take it. You get it?
I would love to. Yeah, we should have a
That'd be
sketch where
so
both
good.
of us.
Looking at each other,
Knowing our
I'm like, I see
strategies.
you.
Yeah.
I raise you.
So I am now, ironically, we're flying around similar time. I am in my own like little bed.
Yeah.
And you are in your actual bed.
Yes.
In the sky.
Yeah,
so go
exactly.
back to you.
Okay.
You're flying business class for the first time.
First time ever.
Yes.
Was it? No,
and
actually,
you were
I
like
did one time
56
Malaysian.
years old.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
you've
exactly.
never
right.
flown business
Yeah,
class.
exactly. Right.
Yeah.
So I actually
You have
know.
flown premium economy though.
Yes, I've done premium
Yeah.
economy.
Okay.
I've actually done business class Malaysian Airlines. I've done that way
Right,
back,
okay.
You know. So anyway, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I got the welcome drink,
Yes.
right? All that junk, whatever. Now, it's time to fly. Let's put
Are
this
you
shit
like
away.
fucking around with all the buttons and the things?
I'm
Did
intimidated.
you test? Did you test the
the
flat?
recline thing?
Yeah.
Dude, let me explain to
You're
you.
just
On the-
intimidated by all
so
the options.
normally you see like how when we have normally for economies and everything, you press a button and mechanically you have to push yourself back, right? Okay, doesn't work this way on business.
Yeah.
Okay, you have buttons. Now you have a button. They have 3 buttons. Okay, there's one that is that's a drawing of like lying fully flat.
Yes.
There's one that is kind of reclined. There's one that has a person sitting with a plane symbol on it.
Yes.
Which means that's the takeoff
Sure,
position,
sure.
right? And I'm not really clear how this works and everything. So suffice
You
to say-
basically have a hospital bed. That's what.
yeah,
you have.
yeah. Okay, one of
Yeah.
those. Okay. So, however, oddly enough, because this was a 777, my little backpack had to go up into the overhead cabin as well, just for takeoff.
Sure.
All right. All that stuff, we take off. All good. Taking off, no big deal, whatever. Screens are nice and big. Your leg doesn't touch the front of the chair. All that shit is
Right.
as expected. Now, we are taking off, and then the crew's running around. Okay. I don't know what they call them on Emirates, but I'm going to call them Emmys.
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
The Emmys are
Do you have the better looking ones? Like, is it clear that they are like good looking?
Oh, the have you seen the Emirates uniform?
yeah.
It's-
My brother used to work for them.
dude,
yeah.
it's beautiful.
Yeah. The whole thing
Like,
is
it's
beautiful.
so
yeah.
stylish with the little scarf, half
Yeah,
scarf
the
thing.
on the
So
women,
smart.
it's so beautiful. Like the red and the
Red.
half
I know.
scarf.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's
dude,
pretty.
whoever designed this is
And
a
they have
genius.
like this bright red lipstick that you
Ah,
always have. Yeah,
right?
And they switch also like when they're welcoming you, they're in high heels. That's something
Yeah.
you might not. And
I
then
noticed, I
Obviously, when
noticed.
they're walking around, they switch to flats.
I know.
But like, yeah, they're standing there in high heels. They're like, nice.
I was like,
Yeah.
dude, like, I don't know. And initially I was like, how you got these shoes? I'm like, oh, okay, they get
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is proper.
It's
like,
proper, yeah.
Proper, okay.
Yeah.
So then they get started. The first thing they already come over. Sir, do you want a mattress? I'm like, what?
A what?
yeah.
No.
I shit you not, dude.
What? What the fuck is
I
a
am not
mattress?
kidding you, dude.
They're like, oh, wait, I can imagine them taking out the entire seat and just started like inflating
No,
it.
hold on. Let
Mattress
let
for
me
you.
say. Okay. Sorry. I forgot this thing. Every time I board a flight, I
Yeah.
immediately go to the toilet first to take a piss.
Sure.
Just to clear
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
right? And of course, their toilets are very nice and all that stuff. They have
Yeah.
the colognes, all that bullshit as
Yeah.
usual. Okay. So they asked me, sir, do you want a mattress? And I'm like, what? What do
Yeah.
you? I don't understand. So the mattress I'm trying to find is basically like, there we go. It's
Yeah.
literally like this. They give
So
you
what
a
I'm
little.
looking at is that a literal mattress. It's almost like, yeah, I wouldn't say inflatable, but
No,
it's
no,
like
no.
one of those like
the foamy one that you it's
you
thinny.
can fold it, you can roll it.
Yeah, you can roll it. Yeah.
So you basically they just give you a mattress like when you go
put
full
on top of your-
to put it on top thing for extra
Yeah.
comfort.
yeah. Okay.
Holy crap!
All right. That I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right? And then they do that, and I'm like, oh, shit. I never
Yeah.
thought this is an option or a
Yes.
possibility. Like, why would you even think that?
I should maybe If I ever fly one
Take
of
your
these,
own mattress.
well, either
Take a
take my
yoga
mattress
mat?
or if I'm in the back with
Yeah.
my 3-seater my own first class,
Yeah.
I can ask them for a mattress.
Yeah.
To add it on my little seat.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
could just be like, hey, do you have a spare one of
Yeah,
those?
give me- come
I think they
on.
might appreciate the fact that I know they have
Yeah.
it, and they'll probably give it to
Or
me.
just say some shit like, oh, there was a booking error, something. My
yeah.
guy made a mistake. Would you happen to have? Because I
Yes.
always fly you guys, and I know you
Yes,
have one.
yeah, I
They're
know,
like,
I know.
this is
Yes.
a VIP guy.
yeah,
you know?
exactly. VIP.
Yeah.
I'm there here in the wrong
Yeah,
section.
I'm just,
please.
it just didn't work out for me. Please bear with me.
The economy is kind of struggling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, some shit like that,
Yeah.
Okay, so the mattress already. First thing, I'm like, yeah. They put the mattress in. Okay, then they
That's
come.
it's just like I'm still not over it.
Right,
It's
I know.
ridiculous.
I was ridiculous. Okay, then they give you a little kit bag. Okay, it's like a brown little kit
Right.
bag like that, which
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. I'm guessing it'll be like
It looks
amenities.
like also really nice.
Bulgari,
It looks
dude.
like a little leather bag.
Bulgari.
Yeah. What?
Yeah, it's a fucking-
You don't keep it. Oh, you did keep it.
I did keep it, of course.
Looking around. They give you a
It's downstairs,
Bulgari bag.
downstairs. Okay,
Yeah.
with inside
Holy-
has like the shaving creams and all that shit.
They
Just
just give you a Bulgari bag. So
Okay.
fucking stupid.
right. Okay.
Yeah.
My whole brain's going like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and then the kicker is like, sir, would you like to change to our loungewear?
Yeah.
Pajamas? And by that time, my brain's like, this cannot be free.
Yeah. It cannot.
I
be.
have
Yeah.
to pay for this shit.
Yes.
Not happening. No. I was like, no, it's okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
And then and my brain's like, wait, you said no?
Yeah.
Why'd you say no?
Yeah.
Immediately, right? And then we have Wi-Fi at the moment.
Yeah.
I quickly go online. I'm like, okay, what
Is it free? Yeah.
It is free. It is
Yeah.
fucking free.
Yeah.
And I'm just
Oh
like,
wait, you also have Wi-Fi on the plane.
Yeah.
For the whole plane.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
however, I'll explain to you in a second.
Yeah.
There was a little weird thing going on.
Hiccups,
Hiccups,
yeah.
okay? So I'm like, oh my God, it's free. I'm like, shit.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be like, oh, I should change my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, screw it. It is what it is.
Sure.
I really was overwhelmed.
You
Like, to
take the loss.
I
Yeah.
take the loss. I'm like, shit. I should have just,
I actually think it's also quite funny, the visual of the pajamas, because you just like stand up and start changing, and they're just standing
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
You're like just standing there like butlers, like take off your teeth and you just
Let
give
me
it to
hold
them,
your coat.
and they fold it.
Yeah, exactly.
Just two attendants
Do you
standing.
need me to iron your shirt for
yeah,
you, sir? I was like, oh my
watching
God.
you change.
Yeah,
Okay.
so weird, right? Okay, so that didn't happen.
Right.
They give me my drink with they have a little jutting out holder for the
Oh,
drink
yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah.
As usual.
Yeah.
A full cocktail menu about you can have a espresso martini, Manhattan.
Like an actual cock.
Full
Even
on.
though it's not a 380, because the A380 has a
yeah.
proper bar.
But these guys can do it as well for you.
the triple tap,
Yes.
you can just do it in the back.
yeah,
Drink your
yeah, in the-
cocktail.
yeah.
Fuck's sake.
So I got I was getting mocktails. I go to work. I'm not
Yes.
gonna get drunk. Obviously number one. Number
Yeah.
two, I'm like maybe on my way back. Okay,
Yes,
now
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I got like an orange fizz. I got like a virgin mojito. All that stuff. Really
so
good.
you tried a bunch of them.
I was trying to feel. I'm
Yeah.
like I'm
I
here
would
anyway.
actually, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't,
try.
like drink. I would just keep the mocktails coming.
Yeah. I was doing
Yeah.
mocktails and stuff. I was just
Virgin
enjoying
mojito.
it. Yeah,
Damn.
I know. I was like, it's pretty good. I was
Yeah.
like, God damn, this is actually pretty good. Right.
Yeah.
And then of course you got the towel, the warm
Yeah.
towel. So with like a
So
warm
that's
towel.
the one with the warm. Yeah, warm.
Yeah, nice
okay.
warm towel and all that stuff. And then
Yeah.
here comes the kicker. Olives or nuts, sir?
They ask you for olives or nuts. Oh, you just like a little bit of a snacky
Yeah.
situation.
And I'm just like
with
having
one
a-
of your drinks. I'm
Yeah,
looking at.
this is,
yeah.
I believe, this would be. Was this the sham? No, this was the thing, orange thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm having like olives, my sip of stuff. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, man? Right. So I'm on my phone doing some work and everything
Yeah.
while we have Wi-Fi and all that.
Yeah.
However, this is the problem. The Emirates flight power socket is 110 volts. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I plug in my power, doesn't work for my laptop. Apparently now someone's telling me that in business class you can tell them, oh, do you have an adapter? They could probably get an adapter
Yes.
for you. I'm like, shit, I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was like, it doesn't matter. I can work on my phone anyway. It's easy. So I was doing all that stuff, watch a little show, and I was just doing all my work. And the problem is because we were flying over, I believe, some area of the Middle East that satellite is not covered anymore.
Yes.
For some safety reasons or whatever, maybe
Yeah,
the
yeah,
war
yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yes.
And internet just dies.
Yeah.
So for these 7 hours, I barely have no internet.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like most of it you have no internet.
Yeah. However, coming from a world of economy where I
Yeah.
assume there is no internet,
Yeah.
everything's pre-downloaded, man.
Sure.
I've
Yeah.
downloaded my emails this now. I'm like,
Yeah,
I can-
Netflix,
Oh yeah, all that
yeah.
stuff is ready, right? But
Yeah.
I had a bunch of work to do anyway, so I was all fresh. I'm like, let's rock and roll. Let's make the best of this. Because
Yeah.
when I land, the idea was that I will sleep on the next flight.
Yes.
On the A380.
Yeah.
Okay. So I did sleep for a couple of hours on the 777. Everything
With
was
your
good.
mattress.
With my mattress?
Yeah.
All right. This is the Virgin Mojito. I'm looking at the
Yeah.
quality of the ice. I'm like, okay, it's pretty
Yes.
clear ice. Not bad, not bad. All that
Yeah,
stuff,
okay.
right? Now,
Like fresh mint, of course. Yeah.
And then all of a sudden I don't even know how to pull out the tray table, dude. I was like, I don't know how this works. Okay.
Yeah.
I literally asked him, like, I'm really sorry, I'm not familiar with your flight.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Nice. Good excuse.
Yeah.
I always fly A380.
Yeah,
I don't fly this shit.
And they're like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. And also, like, the overhead compartment was a bit jammy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, it's a bit old plane. I'm really sorry. You know,
Yeah.
let's help you with this. Right? I'm like,
Yes.
yeah, I don't know where your tray is. Right?
Yeah.
They pull out the tray.
Where
put
is it?
It's on the side, but you have to like just push it for it to pop out.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, they pull out the tray and put a white cloth over it for my table for dinner. I'm like,
Did you have a
white cloth?
candle?
Not yet. You know, white cloth with my drink on it.
Yeah.
All right. Stupid, unnecessary
Yeah.
shit. And then, first
Yeah.
course, soup.
Soup.
They give
Did
me
you
soup.
So when they give you a menu, did you get to choose, or
Yes.
they're just telling you what
No,
you're going to
they
eat?
give you a menu in the beginning, and
Yeah.
they ask you, would you like the wine menu? I'm guessing for halal reasons. They
Sure.
don't want to force a wine menu
Yeah,
on you.
yeah, yeah.
Would you like as well? All right, okay,
Yeah.
I get that as well. Of course, I'm not ordering wine for this trip.
Yeah.
Now I get these. I get the soup.
Yeah.
And the salad and all that
Yeah.
shit. And then I'm eating, and they come over with, would you like more bread? I'm like,
Oh, there is more?
but I
Yeah.
have bread.
Yeah.
You know, and they're like, but this is freshly baked. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll take that one. And I
Yeah.
get the same fucking bread that I already had on my plate.
Even though you haven't eaten your
Yeah.
bread yet. Just
like-
because you're overwhelmed.
Yeah, like, wait, did I take the same bread?
Yeah.
Even they're like, oh, okay, you want this
Yeah.
one? And I'm like, oh, shit. Right? I get the soup.
You have two.
Yeah, I can
I'm
do
looking
it.
at the photos.
Right? Oh, no.
Well, you have a
no,
cinnamon
sorry.
roll.
It was a garlic bread. Got it.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh, garlic.
It was the next trip that I made the
Yes,
mistake.
okay.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
But now we have a cinnamon roll. Is that it?
Garlic bread. It
Oh,
was a
garlic bread.
roll.
Yeah.
Garlic roll.
Garlic
okay?
roll.
So I've got
Looks
that.
great.
Yeah. Okay. Now,
Yeah.
kicker. They give me a little bottle with the olive oil and balsamic vinegar in it, individually wrapped. Right? I have
yes.
to shake it up myself and add it if I don't want to.
One of the things that also just infuriating looking at this is that how much scrutiny they give the passengers in security.
Yeah.
About how like you can't take
Liquids and everything.
and this is
Right here.
clearly a weapon.
Yeah.
That you can just like
a glass
break.
bottle.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a glass bottle.
Exactly.
That you can just break and start killing everybody.
Stupid,
What
right?
the fuck?
So-
but because I guess you're rich, that means you can't
Why
be a
would
criminal.
I have much more to lose?
Exactly.
You
It
know?
doesn't even make sense.
So okay, then
Yeah.
main course comes, right?
Yeah.
And I got the beef or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. And then the Emmy comes over. He's like, "Sir, would you like some wine with that?"
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, I'm not."
Yeah.
He's like, "Sir, I think the wine will go very well with that. I think you're really gonna enjoy it."
You're like, all right.
All right. If you insist, and the
Yeah.
wine's here. So it was water.
Amazing.
It was
And you
water.
have a proper glass of wine again.
Proper glass of wine
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. Okay. Right. Now I
So you're having steak.
steak.
Amazing.
Right? It's like
And like full broccoli.
broccoli,
steak.
all
Yeah,
this
yeah.
stuff. You know.
Your little bottle of olive oil.
Yeah. However, a steak is very
It's
dry.
very well done.
It's very well done.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm like, guys, you
Yeah.
know. So I had that.
Well,
I'm like,
clearly they're not cooking it on the plane.
obviously, it's just
They're
heating
like
it up. I get
reheating
it.
it. Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
for health reasons, they have to make it well done. Probably,
Sure,
you know, they can't have it
probably.
raw. And
Yeah.
then finally, you have a cheesecake.
Yeah.
Okay, I get the cheesecake with the little chocolate box.
Yes.
Okay, and then just for kickers, I was like, the economy is coming at me.
Yeah.
Can I get a plate of fruit as well? They're like, of course, sir.
Nice.
I get the fruit as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, okay.
So that was the first meal. Okay.
So as you're having all of these meals,
yes.
I am.
What are you
going-
doing on your plane?
Yeah, I am. What I'm doing is.
How did they serve you your?
So they actually. There is no free water on the plane.
Yeah.
So actually, when they saw me move, they did ask me, "Did you have a
Pre-order,
pre-booked
yeah,
meal?"
yeah, in case they
So in
see-
case in case they need to go find me, which is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
And I said no, and they're like, "All right," and then they just let me be.
Yeah.
But I was actually like sleeping with my little pillow.
Yeah.
Almost for the whole flight to Singapore. But yes, I have also a big water bottle that I just fill with like water from the airport.
Yeah.
And that's it. That was my only like source of
Water,
nutrition.
yeah. And hence why I have the big ass bottle of water because I'm
Yes,
so used to these.
Exactly.
where
So I am basically
yeah, I'm hydrated as hell.
Exactly. I'm very hydrated, and I have my little bed. With no mattress,
Yeah.
and also you have to like keep moving the little fucking like seat belts things
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
they don't like keep
jam
stabbing
into
you.
your ribs. Yeah, yeah.
So I just want to have this side by side visual
Yeah.
of you going like.
How was your
"Can I also-"
mattress? How was your mattress, Mo?
My mattress was also where other people were sitting like 2 hours ago. So the visual is not. I'm on my little pillow, so
Yeah.
the pillow is safe.
Yes.
But you should not be touching anything else on that
Yeah,
seat
yeah, yeah.
because someone was farting on there
For sure.
less than 2 hours
And you
ago.
know they didn't clean it
Of
properly.
course
yeah,
not.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Actually, it was delayed because the plane was late.
Yeah.
That means it was so fucking.
Yeah, just
like,
quickly, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. It was so close that someone else was sitting there. So yeah, I'm sleeping there, and that's it. I just get to Singapore. the person who's supposed to wait for me is shockingly not there.
Of course.
And I have to also go look for my plane, which I don't know what gate. But I also know I looked at the time, and yes, it's boarding. I land there, it's actually boarding. I'm like, well, fuck. So luckily, it wasn't that far, but it was a bit of. There was a Chinese girl, like there's someone else who was the same thing.
Situation,
Same situation. So she asked some random hobo who's standing there, like in the suit. It's like, hey, where is the Melbourne flight? You go, oh yeah, Melbourne, it's boarding. We're like, yeah, we know that. And they're like, oh, go there, left and right. So you basically just leg it. So you walk, you get on the little travelator, and you go there. It's not final.
I mean, thank God it's Changi Airport, so it's pretty good. It's not like all fucked up and everything.
However, Changi Airport has this really annoying thing where you also, by every individual gate, there is another security. Yeah. That's a pain in the dick.
I hate that.
It also doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Because you already go through main security.
Yeah, why would you waste? Yeah.
Every single gate has an extra security thing, and I'm automatically, when I landed, I finished my water bottle.
To fill it up.
I filled it up, and I had to immediately dump it before my gate, which doesn't fucking make any sense. Makes me so upset.
I remember. I had this whole bit about the Singapore Airlines where I literally was about to enter my gate, and like, there's this guy over here and takes away my deodorant.
Yeah.
Because you can't take that on the plane, right? And then the whole thing, I'm like, come on, man, you're Indian, I'm Indian. We
need our deodorant. That's funny.
I remember that because I'm so used to like getting my water filled the moment I get through security.
Yes, exactly.
I'm like, there's another what?
Anyway, every individual gate. I don't know what's wrong with them.
It's Changi trying to be a little bit above everybody else. Like, we double the security. Like, how do you like us now? It's like, okay.
We double confirm your security.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But at the same time, it's like you're supposed to be like a friendly airport, like good experience.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, as a frequent user of the airport, it sucks when it comes to that extra security, because sometimes even if you're transiting, you go to like their food options are great.
Yeah, you buy some stuff.
You buy
have
some
it with
stuff,
yourself.
which actually I did on the way back. I had like a Malaysian tea thing.
Yeah, you can't
and
take it
they
on.
made me drink it in front of. It's a fucking hot tea. Then I just stayed there drinking it like an idiot. Because I'm not gonna waste it, and I want my tea, and they're just all waiting for me to finish my tea. It's fucking stupid. But yeah, I get there on my way there. I get there. And then, like, me and that girl, like, just kind of running. We go there. It's like people are lining up. It's not final color or whatever. But actually, because I had just filled up my bottle, I had to go all the way to that bin and dump all the water.
Yeah.
That I now have to refill
inside.
Right inside.
Yeah, I know.
The shit.
They have another fucking phone. And they have the drinking water fountain. It's not the water bottle filling fountain, right?
Yeah. It's the drinking water fountain. Actually, no. They have, like, a little faucet. So you can just...
Okay.
You can use it for the bottle as well.
Okay.
But it's always... Because I travel in Asia so much that it's always me... the only one who wants the cold water, and like 15 Asian aunties who just want scorching hot water because they hate their lives. I don't know why you want to burn your mouth. It's like you can see it steaming. I'm like, are you fucking making tea? What is wrong with you?
It's always
and
the case,
just
man.
me with the ice cold water. So they just get through, and then I go to the next flight to Melbourne. Back to you. Now you're landing in Dubai. Wait, so you're like, you eat all of the food ever. And you go to sleep.
Right? I slept for around 2 hours.
Right, because there's no Wi-Fi. Did you fuck around with the screen? Like you were watching stuff?
I was watching. I watched Bad Boys number 2, the movie. I watched half of it. I'm like, because I was like, I don't want to spend my time watching. I'll do all my work while I'm all fresh, right?
Yeah.
So no Wi-Fi. I'm like, it's fine. I can get everything else done. And we landed into Dubai. Now Dubai.
So no more food. Like no more snacks or fresh?
You can hold on, let me think. I think they have one more light refreshment later on as well. I forget now, but it's probably nothing big.
Yeah.
All right, we landed at Dubai Airport, and Dubai Airport is like literally any other airport. Bangkok, Doha, it's identical.
Yes.
It's just that dead... like you can sense, you got the duty free, and you got people
bright lights.
The bright lights, you got the people.
I think that's one thing that is good about Changi. That is like the whole design is supposed to be like cozier.
That's
why they have carpets.
Yeah.
And that's why the lights are not that strong.
Yeah.
Even during the day. Like it's just natural sunlight.
It's just so
and
good.
at night it's so almost dark.
Yeah.
Which is really good because it's just comfortable for the eye.
Yeah.
Every other airport is a fucking hospital.
Yeah.
I think Qatar, I haven't been to the new one. I think you have.
I haven't been to the new one.
Okay. So the ones that they open that is like competing seating it's the same idea.
Yeah.
I think everywhere is carpets and the lights
I
are
haven't-
supposed to
no.
be better. But anyway,
There you go, yeah,
Dubai airport I'm very familiar with,
Yeah.
and it sucks.
Yeah, it sucks.
It's not a good airport.
Yeah, and they have the A, B, C, all this
Yeah,
shit.
yeah,
I'm like, which one do I go? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Luckily, Emirates has that shit down. They know that they'll let you know at your zone B.
Yes.
Which gate you'll figure out later. I'm like, that's fine.
Sometimes they actually do. You can see on the screen your plane with the even the gate.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
I've done that before through Emirates when they actually tell you which gate if you're transiting.
Yeah.
And if you're landing, they tell you which carousel your
Yeah,
suitcase
belts
is
and
on.
everything, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, so I get there and I decide, let me walk around. I've never been to the airport before. I walk around from one end to the other of zone B, and I'm like, yeah, this is like any other airport. Like
Sure.
literally, I don't know I'm in Dubai
But
at
there's
all.
no special treatment because of business or whatever. You're just like by yourself.
Yeah.
Sure.
So I go and find the lounge. I find the lounge and I see there's a business class lounge and a first class lounge. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh wow, damn, you can split it like that. Okay. Go to business class lounge. It's huge. However, it's very, very mediocre compared to the Hong Kong one.
Right.
So I like.
So that's the Emirates lounge, supposed to be just Emirates people.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this. You go and
Now
see the
I'm looking
Emirates-
at the
it's just
Emirates
like, whatever.
photos.
Yeah, okay. And I go inside. You see a bunch of
quite-
just seats.
yeah.
It's very
Yeah.
spacious. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
A lot of bunch of seats and everything. So it's all
There is
seats.
a big
and seats.
screen that has, I guess.
Oh no! This,
Oh yeah, it
that's
actually
just-
says creating a fresh look for our lounge people
Renovations,
experience.
yeah.
So they're basically a screen that
Renovating,
says
yeah, we're renovating, yeah,
Sure.
okay. All right,
that
so-
would be good if you're like if there's like a big game though or whatever.
Yeah,
It's like
to
a
watch.
big
Yeah, that'd be
screen,
pretty
yes.
good. Okay, so anyway, you can see people are just there eating,
Sure.
working.
Food good or
Very average.
okay.
Right, compared to Hong Kong and stuff, very average. So this
Right.
is like canteen level.
So my theory, I think, for that is that because that's like the home, like it's Emirates
Yeah.
in Emirates.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people have access to it. So it's
Plaza
just kind of like
Premium.
run down.
Yeah, it's the Plaza
basically
Premium.
their Plaza Premium.
Correct.
They have an actual Plaza Premium, which is
Oh my God.
actually
might be better than this
it,
for all you
it
know.
might
Yeah.
be around the same level.
Yeah. So probably that. I could get it. So I go for a shower straight
Yeah.
up. Oh my God, I do that. Game
Nice.
changer. Got to
Yeah.
take a shower. Oh my God, great.
Yeah.
So here you go. This is the type of food. So you can see.
Yeah. This is very much Plaza Premium food I'm looking
it's
at.
your
yeah.
very like typical budget, not budget, but like it's a office offsite retreat.
Yes, yes.
They had the buffet included.
Yes.
But you're like, okay, this is
Okay,
whatever.
yeah, it's
you know?
food,
Okay, I got
whatever.
okay,
I guess
whatever.
it's free, quote unquote.
Yeah,
It's like,
the
dessert.
dessert
I mean,
sucked.
at least you had desserts.
I had dessert, but they all
They
sucked.
sucked.
They all
Yeah,
sucked. None of them.
I would have liked desserts that sucked.
Oh yeah. No, I think that's like I was so disappointed. I just left half of it. I'm sorry,
Right,
I can't
yeah.
do it.
Right.
So we board.
You're boarding
Yeah, we
your
board
next
plane,
plane.
and then the A380 people.
Oh, okay. A380 is a whole other
A whole nother game.
Game changer.
And like
yeah.
I again, this is when you have to know the game. Okay,
Yes.
so on the A380 you have your own little compartment.
So you already went upstairs.
Upstairs.
They send
Yes,
you
you're
upstairs.
Yeah, you
exactly.
start from upstairs.
Which people they had to explain the A380.
There's two
It's a
floors of
double
it.
decker.
Yeah.
And all the cattle are
Yeah.
downstairs.
Yes, exactly.
Like the literal cattle are
Yeah,
downstairs.
literally downstairs.
Yeah. Like if you're actually like if you are driving like cattle and people.
Yeah.
You put them
Literally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So in the cattle class,
They literally
and you're above
Yeah,
them.
they're literally lower class.
Exactly.
Literally.
It's like Titanic.
Yeah.
Basically.
Literally. Like there's
Not just that, like because upstairs you have actual showers.
Yeah.
You are in the sky and there is a guy just butt naked showering
Yeah,
upstairs
above you.
Above you, while you're just sitting there in your crampy little
shitty
seat.
seat. Going like it doesn't recline enough.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, and they're like, I couldn't wish this part of my body.
Yeah.
Okay, so I get on the plane, and this is where I did my homework. Is that with the A380, if you get the window seats, you're alone. If you get so it's 1, 2 seats and 1, 2 seats. Like you get it,
Ooh,
it's one
yes,
seat,
yes,
2 seats,
yes.
1 seat. Okay. Now, obviously, if you get the center seat, you're an idiot.
Yes.
Why would you do that?
But you can choose, obviously.
When you
like
book your-
check in online or whatever.
when you book your ticket, obviously you got to choose your seats, and of course,
Yeah.
that's the earlier the better, right?
Of course.
Now, don't make this mistake where when you're on the window seat, it's alternate. In other words, you have window seat, the
and
version
then
where it's-
wall.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you have what I had is the window seat and then a shelf, or
Yeah.
you have the window shelf seat and
Yes.
an aisle. You get it?
Yeah.
So many people, I was like, dude, I don't know why you would choose the window shelf seat aisle.
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
You're literally next to the aisle. Why would you
Of
want to
course.
be next to the aisle?
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
an idiot, right?
That's goofy. Yeah.
So I made sure I got the window seat
Yes,
shelf
I'm
aisle.
looking at it. That's like
Yeah.
the best. Yes.
So I get there and I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
You basically have everything.
yeah. This time
And also like the space, I'm just looking at the photo, the space, the leg room, obviously it expands and everything, but the leg room is just like criminal.
it's criminal.
It's like you can have a full human stand in front of you
Yeah.
and you wouldn't touch them.
Yeah. And I had like my 2 Evians and 1 Perrier ready for me to go.
Yeah.
All right. And look at that.
Yes, the leg room
stupid-
is just fucking stupid.
Look at that.
Yeah. Like, dude, if you're shorter than you are,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even touch, like,
I
your
wouldn't even
legs
touch it.
wouldn't even touch the
Now,
thing.
you want to hear a kicker?
Yeah.
The seat can move forward or back, just like a
for
car.
the short people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the leg room too much for you?
Yeah, it's exactly.
reduce
We'll
it.
get you closer to,
I was like, oh
to
my
the leg rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to reduce your leg room. Okay,
Yeah.
so first of all, welcome drink is champagne,
Amazing.
especially juice, or this detox drink, which is the beetroot drink.
Ooh.
I'm like, hell yeah, man,
Yeah,
let's get some of
of
that.
course, yes.
I got that. That was pretty awesome.
This is for the hungover businessman, basically.
Of course, yeah. The one who's told the wife that, I'll be
Yes.
careful, right?
Yes.
And then, so basically, you see, I've got the legs completely stretched out, watching some bullshit TV,
Yeah.
all that stuff. And then again, hey, so your kit bag.
It's the second
Another
kit. You already nicked the
Yes,
first. Well,
yeah.
not didn't nick it.
I didn't nick it.
It's yours,
It's mine.
right?
Yeah. But it's fair because I'm on another flight.
Sure.
And then I get another kit bag, Bulgaria again.
You should put a couple of them on carousel. Honestly.
Yeah, I mean, I really should. But
Like Hong Kong people love this stuff.
I can
Obviously,
imagine,
it's a
right?
brand.
But the best thing, I'll tell you this though, like, forget the Bulgaria thing.
Yeah.
The zipper has, like when you buy clothes and they have those little nylon, like the capital letter I, those little nylon tags that
yes.
lock in your socks. They use that to lock in these kits
Yes.
so no one can steal stuff from
Of
inside.
course.
I'm like, of course, this
Yeah.
is genius, right?
Yeah.
All right, kit bag, all the stuff. By the time I'm a pro, I'm like, where's my mattress?
Yes.
Can I have a mattress?
You had already took the initiative. Did you actually ask for the mattress?
cause, okay, so on the side of your compartment, you have these little
Oh yeah, like
holding
almost
areas, right?
Holding areas.
and
yes.
inside they have your mattress. You see, they have the
Oh, I
mattress
see.
over there.
Yes, sticking
So
out,
and I'm
yeah.
just like, excuse me,
Yeah.
please put
Can
my
you fold
mattress.
my
Yeah, And it's literally.
You're getting ready to go to England, but if you just acting like an England prince.
Oh yeah.
English prince.
Like
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Where's my mattress?
No. Could you put my mattress for me?
Yeah.
The mattress is there.
Yes.
I'm not unwrapping and
Yeah.
unfolding it. You fucking do
Yeah,
that.
you
right?
deal with this plastic shit.
And they were like, so would you like me to like? I'm like, is this mattress for me? They're like, yeah. I'm like, so, and they were like, so would you like me to help you do it? For? I'm like, yeah.
You're like, yeah, this mattress is not gonna roll itself.
Yeah, exactly. Hello, I'm tired. All right. So
Yeah.
by that time I do all this shit, I'm like, where's my mattress? I'm like, I'll have this meal over here. I want some of that. I go to the Sky Bar lounge thing.
Yes.
Honestly, underwhelming.
Yeah.
It's not as beautiful as the photos.
Sure.
But it definitely is like a
But you can stand there.
you can stand
and ask
around
for a drink.
Oh
or
yeah, and
whatever.
you can talk, and there's the bar air hostess, whatever, is standing there to talk with you.
Yeah. You
Literally
just
like a
can have
bartender. You
you're
just
like an
hang.
actual bartender.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally hanging out with yourself.
Yeah.
I would try.
Among
try
all the bar, but the cabin crew, I feel like that's probably one of the cooler jobs.
Very cool.
To be that guy.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
you're
yeah.
like, oh shit, I'm just a bartender now.
Yeah,
I don't have to deal with people's
yeah, exactly.
luggage and shit.
Yeah, this is awesome.
This is awesome.
It's awesome, right? And
Yeah.
then so Emirates also takes pride in the fact that they have like a really international crew. Like literally, there
Yeah.
was a Taiwanese lady.
Yeah,
there was this,
there's
and
a
I'm
lot, like especially for like long haul flights like
They
this.
definitely went
They
all
tell
in.
you, they tell you how many languages,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
usually like fucking 25.
Yeah, it's
like,
insane.
What the hell?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, fair, man.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I eventually, however, this was a shorter flight, so no pajamas for me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't get that shit.
Yes.
And
But
then
what are you thinking of the pajama on the way back? Because you didn't. Yeah.
I had it all strategized,
course.
planned out everything for the way back. So long
Yeah,
story
you're
short,
learning from your mistakes.
yeah, I figured mattress this, we want that. So the whole thing basically, Sky Bar, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did not get any alcohol cocktails because I'm
But
going.
just wanted to hang out.
Yeah,
and
hang
see
out.
what
Just wanna
it's
see what it's like.
Were there other customers like did you feel like, oh, this is actually I can like hang out and talk to other people?
There were other people. I had no interest in talking to them.
Right.
However, okay, so I had one of the drinks. They had some truffles. I had some chocolates and everything
Yeah.
like that. All that, the usual stuff, right?
Sure.
Okay.
The usual stuff.
Yeah.
No. Just no.
You don't get chocolates up.
Yeah, actually, wait, no, it's my turn now, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you, it's not the usual stuff.
Okay.
I am now on the second Scoot flight, flying from Singapore to Melbourne,
Yeah.
and it's still the same rules. No water for free. My story with this flight is gonna be very short
Yeah.
because it's a carbon copy of the last one, except
Yeah.
it's double the time.
Yo, goddamn, dude.
But luckily, because it was overnight, I actually didn't feel the need. I had just eaten well at the
Yeah.
lounge in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And even though it wasn't like amazing food, I just ate a lot, knowing that I would land the next day at like 10 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah.
So I just didn't even feel like I need food. And because I have my quote unquote first class
Pillow.
three-seater.
Yeah.
And the pillow, I was just almost sleeping the whole time.
Nice.
And quite uneventful, to be honest, except for the fact that, you just don't get, like, if you don't have your big flask of water,
Yeah.
you're kind of fucked.
Yeah.
Like, unless you end
buy.
up... Yeah, you
Yeah.
buy. One of the time... Oh, the other thing about one of the Scoot flights, which I've not seen on other airlines, is how bad they are. Like, the bathrooms, usually they're on the sides, like, as we know. These ones are actually they built such small toilets inside the service area. I don't know if you have ever seen that before. Inside.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen that?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they want to squeeze another toilet. Yeah.
Two toilets.
Yeah.
That are literally the size of. I don't even know how you can possibly sit down. Luckily, I was just pissing.
Yeah.
But like I don't. If you're someone who is like above a certain size, I swear you cannot fit in there.
Yeah.
And they built two of these.
I know what you mean.
Inside the service area.
I know exactly what you mean.
And the shitty part is that, like, I go in. I was actually like brushing my teeth and all of that. I had my little, not Bulgari bag, but my own little Philippines Airlines from like ages ago. That I packed my own like floss and whatever. I was brushing my teeth in the tiny fucking cubicle.
Yeah.
And I go out, and what I see is that those flight attendants just almost like juggling 12 bottles of mineral water, just like drinking it for themselves, just like playing with them. And then they're just pouring for themselves in the little cups. And I'm like, motherfucker, what if I want that? And of course, it's going to be like,
we've run out, sir.
You have not run out, or like you have to pay, but it's like, you have a lot of water. Just give people water.
Nobody cares. Yeah, exactly.
What are you doing?
Oh, it hurts, man.
Yeah. So you're coming out of a tiny cubicle, and you're looking at all this water that's just there.
Yeah.
And like, and you just go back to your. At least I had like the whole say, but honestly, quite uneventful until you land. And now I've been to Melbourne a few times that I now know the rules with the declaration and everything. The only thing that I had this time is that Annie's mom, she likes the Hong Kong dried seafood, like an older Chinese lady.
Typical,
So I got her the dried shrimp.
Yeah.
But I now know, I think they do this thing. It's the same like all the security people who just kind of like look at you when you're answering something.
Yeah.
And just based on that, now I have the confidence. Because they ask you, like, I declare it as you do in Australia, and then they send you to the declaration guy, and then he decides if they're gonna check your shit or not.
Yeah.
But now I just say, even though I have something that they should check, and he goes, "What do you have today?" And I go, "Dried shrimp." And he goes, "A little bit, right?" Like they kind of try to help you with the answer and just see if you get nervous or not. I'm like, "Yep, just a gift." And you go, "All right, you're out," and then you don't get checked.
Nice.
Now that I've done it a few times, I actually don't really get checked.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I'm out of the airport. Back to you. You are landing in London.
So just to wrap things up, and I'll tell you this: the bathroom.
I'm so mad at you. You have no idea.
Has a fucking window.
And I'm also looking at the toilet seat that has like
the wooden texture.
The wooden texture of it.
Yeah, dude.
Meanwhile, I should have taken one. Actually, I couldn't have taken a photo of mine because I can't.
Space,
There's no space to lift my hand.
So just to wrap things up, this is the Sky Lounge.
Yes. Okay? So there is a game playing.
There's a game playing that the live TV is being played.
Holy shit! It is an actual
soccer game playing in the Sky Lounge.
That is already like if I had flown that, and just because of the game was playing, I would just hang out there the whole time.
Oh yeah, people were doing
that. It's a great distraction.
Yeah, you're there for hours.
Yeah, oh my god.
Okay, so you go to the toilet. I get
you can actually piss while looking at the literal sky.
You can look at the sky, taking a piss, all that stuff.
Yeah.
I get a little lemon drizzle. I go back to my seat, cross my legs to the toilet.
You're sitting on them. Look at the photo where you're sitting on the mattress.
Yeah. Sitting on the mattress. This is the one where I made the mistake of having the same croissant.
Yes. Yeah. Now you have two croissants because you got a panic attack.
Yeah, exactly. Because it's breakfast and shit. I was like, so basically, I landed to London, and then the business priority suitcases don't come on the belt. They take it off the belt already for you and put it aside.
No.
So you don't even have to lift it up from the fucking belt.
Yes.
Yeah. I do that. Again, just to wrap things up.
Yeah.
I go to the Emirates chauffeur lounge. I go sit there. I say my name. They're like, "No problem, sir. In 7 minutes, your driver will be ready."
Nice.
They had English chocolate muffins. I get some of those.
Yeah.
I enjoy some.
So they have like a mini lounge while you're waiting.
Yeah. So you've got the whole the one button shutters, all that. Okay. So you have a mini lounge while you're waiting.
Yeah.
And I have
you have
my
an English muffin.
English muffin.
Like an English welcome.
English welcome.
Do you have a tea? Did they offer tea?
They had tea if you want.
They did.
You can it's open. You take as much as you want.
Sure.
Kind of thing. The driver comes in. And I'm in, and he picks up my suitcase, puts it in the bag, and I'm like, okay, we're going to where I have to go.
What was the ethnicity of the driver?
I believe it was probably Polish or Italian.
That's white enough.
Yeah, white enough. I was like, take me to the place. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was like, I've made it.
Yeah, you made it. Exactly.
I have made it.
Good note to leave it on.
Yeah.
You made it. You got picked up by whitish.
I went to a white place, and the white man had to serve me.
Exactly. Meanwhile, I am out of Melbourne airport, and I have to actually, Annie and her sister were picking me up did not want to go through the
Skybus and all that stuff?
No, yeah. Well, they didn't want to go to the main pickup area because it gets hectic. So I actually had to drag my ass through the domestic.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually walked for like 15 minutes.
Oh, God.
And again, to finish our little visual, you're getting picked up by like Polish, Italian, handsome chauffeur. I just decided he's handsome.
Sure.
Meanwhile, I'm just dragging my little suitcase that has hot bag on it. Go to the domestic
pickup area.
So the domestic pickup area, which is about 10-minute solid walk from when you get out of the terminal.
Yeah.
And then they are late because, of course.
Yeah.
And I had to sit there and get an expensive coffee and just wait for them to come. This is where we are, everyone.
Exactly.
We have more from you, at least, with the return home. But we can save that for a later episode. Meanwhile, patreon.com/OAPod. If you subscribe to our Patreon, maybe one day you can get to hear me say things like they give me a mattress on a plane that is not stolen. And it's not a pillow taken from Sichuan Airlines. It did serve me well. Thank you, Sichuan Airlines. Don't tell them that. All right. Where are you going to be in the next...
I'll pretty much be in Hong Kong for the rest of the year, except for I believe middle of November I have to go to Singapore for another gig as well. However, I'll be here. So if you ever see me on the street, say hi. If not, go to Funny Vivek on Instagram and you'll find me over there. What about you?
Sweet. I am also in Hong Kong for the rest of the year. At Backstage Comedy, we have a bunch of stuff happening. We have the storytelling show coming up. We have Stuart Palm doing his mentalism show this weekend. Hong Kong Stories are going to do a show. We have a Halloween show on the 2nd of November. We have a bunch of stuff coming up. We have international headliners and all of that. So follow the Backstage HK. More important than following me. Come to a live comedy show. It's a lot of fun. And we have an announcement for the next episode. We have a big announcement for our 200th episode. We're going to do something special. So stay tuned. We'll see you next week.